Wow.
Look at that.
Ugh.
Guys, we're pulling up to the ranch with a load. The sun is setting and everything is gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when the wife goes outside, she turns to gold. Like, it's really amazing. It had just rained a little bit and picked up a bunch of double rainbows. I'll post a couple pictures of that for you guys. But wow, it is gorgeous out. Look at the gold hue everything has. This is not just a trick of the phone. This is what it looks like. Buster!
He doesn't want to play our pet games right now.
He's been gone for a couple days grabbing some stuff from Phoenix and he is not thrilled. It's trying to rain on us and we got a lot of our possessions back here. I brought the rest of the attachments. I had to load those by hand. It was a pain in the butt. And a workbench. And that's just a sneak peek. And it's begun to rain. It's perfect timing. Oh, stepped on a frog. If you get 2 boxes, I have to get 3. Or they'll make fun of me.
I think your boxes are filled with pillows.
Oh, you know, these are definitely the cinder blocks we decided to bring. I think the top one's my lead tire weight collection.
I know this game. You're gonna go up, lay along the house, cry at me. I'm gonna have to wander all over, chasing you. Doing it. Coming over. Come here. Come here. Hi. Oops, you got grazed a little bit. We have to do it in his shed.
Let's go hang out in the strange little cat's shed. When we pulled up with a load of stuff, he wouldn't let us pet him until we fed him. Now we fed him and then he came looking for us like, hey, what happened? Aren't you gonna pet me?
He's back to the he can do it himself thing.
Oh, he's rubbing on stuff.
Look at the moon peeking.
Here he comes.
Hi. Oops. Oh, you're pretty cool. Wow, what a neat trick.
He ate his food and then he was not happy until he gets his pets.
Now he wants pets from his dad and this brick. And this is my brick friend. Are you just saying you love the brick because you see the brick?
The tip of his tail is broken, like the last knuckle, and he's got a little right angle. Show it, babe. And it's just that way now.
He does what he can.
As soon as you were done petting him, he's like, how about a sandwich? He's just like me. I say the same thing as soon as she's done petting me. Look at that moonrise. The air is so clear, guys, because it rained just a little bit and took all the dirt out of the air. And it is absolutely crystal clear.
Yeah, look at it coming up.
Buster's come out to see us while we were looking at the moon with your broken tail. Buster, where are you going? There it goes, just went right in the house. Good morning, everybody. We have the love of my life and the wife here, and we're...
That's true.
Caffeine's pretty good in the morning.
He says we got a mouse.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys, is the wife said that she kept finding free raisins on the counter. They're pretty small raisins. So I set up our trusty mouse trap. This is the most reliable trap I've ever had in my life. I got it off Amazon. I've caught probably 100, like maybe 50 animals, including the squirrel out of the bomb shelter with it. That's what I originally bought it for.
He's a big mouse. He's a big, well-fed mouse. Ew, look at the mess he left.
It's disgusting. If I trapped you in a dog kennel, you might have done the same thing.
I don't think. Hi, Buster.
I stole a piece of the wife's burrito, and she's mad now. But we're gonna use it to bait trap here. Never thought it'd be baiting in front of you guys, but here we are. This is the trigger. To set it, all we're gonna do is we're gonna move this rod from under this catch. So we're just gonna stick it in this little loop here. Barely holds it, which is what you want. And then now the trap is set. And if there is any more mice, we will catch it. We're gonna wait here until a mouse goes in there.
All right, here's my mobile workstation, so I can still do my job.
Very fancy. Okay, so here's where I built all the battery cables. If you've noticed that we're all doing stuff near the cooler.
Yeah,
all right.
Everything's been confined to this room pretty much.
All the action, guys.
Oh my God.
All right, so actually it hasn't all been confined to this room. We've got our battery terminals that we built out of our Harbor Freight jumper cables.
Here's all the trash he's gonna leave for me later.
All right, let's go. Let's put this box together here.
Okay, it's full.
That didn't help me at all. Let's put this box together. Okay, we got some baking soda. We got a couple of those. You guys were all commenting about the baking soda. Now, I'm pretty convinced that fixing these battery terminals is going to destroy our channel because everybody's obsessed with them. We get tons of engagement about them. All right, got safety glasses and rubber gloves. Got a wire brush. I got a sweepy brush. I got some of this. Should I leave one of these in here for us?
No.
I'm gonna leave one. I'm
You
gonna leave
think
this
you'll
over here.
need like all of that? You got like the biggest.
And then here's a couple of brushes here.
Okay, now the baking soda, what are you gonna just gonna pour it straight on the batteries?
I don't know how any of that works. Do you guys like my cowboy outfit? Do I look like a genuine cowboy?
No.
Let's get the tool bag. Let's just do it out here. Okay, so get this can of gas out of here.
Gonna have to undo the strap.
Yeah, I got a problem here. You want to take a little snoot of this?
No.
It's premium. Okay, we'll get our work done first. I was lying anyways, guys. It ain't premium. Most girls can't tell the difference. Got my tool bag. You know, I don't have, out of all things,
What?
is a battery terminal cleaner.
Well, I think there's one around here somewhere.
Let's go. Let's go over
The
here.
land might provide.
Somebody actually commented there was one over here by the grader. The land provides the grader, and then it sub-provides. So the grader provides a measuring tape, a hammer, and look at this. Somebody was right. It's kind of working its way into like a hole in the ground, but
I don't know if that's gonna clean anything.
you kidding, this thing's ready to go. Let me see if the,
Ready to ruin what's left of our batteries.
hang on. Ooh. And that looks, it looks like there might be a reason why they left it behind. Well, not everything the land provides is awesome. Because you see you can't stick anything in the hole. The hole is closed off. If you don't use these holes often enough, the fur just kind of closes in.
Gross.
All right, so we're gonna have to go to Harbor Freight real quick. Babe, I got something for you here.
Oh my God.
See,
That's not gonna work.
went to Harbor Freight and grabbed a freshie.
What?
I'm looking for snakes.
Too bad you didn't find one.
You're gonna get attacked by one in a little bit. I have a feeling. Let's put this over here in the shade. Let me go grab my supplies. So last time, you guys, when I got asphalt in my hands, it turns out there's a box of gloves wedged up here. Our viewers over 50 are probably clenching up as they hear these gloves. It's not too far off before I'm gonna be scared of gloves too.
Sounds like you already are.
All right, so let's disconnect our jumpers here. Look at the acid already eating this. Look, it's everywhere, guys. Now, I've kind of debated on whether or not we should ever clean these terminals. It seems like half our engagement comes from comments about the terminals. So we might be destroying our channel right now. So let's see what we can brush off of here. I don't really have a good strategy for cleaning all this stuff. What I like is I've chosen to sweep towards myself.
Yeah.
So
now
that
we're going to inhale it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wet it.
Yeah, that might be the way to go. I don't know. I was thinking of getting rid of... Oh, probably shouldn't dump that in the yard, huh? You can scrape these terminals with the screwdriver that the land provided. I don't know what's happened to the screwdriver in its life, but look at this handle. Let's try that baking soda and water thing. What I'm trying to figure out is how you clean that up.
Yeah, how it doesn't just like
run down the sides.
Go everywhere and ruin your shoes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can taste it. I think it's melting my shoe.
She's got some on her shoes. She's trying to get it off. Hi, want to be my lab partner? So I put on my safety glasses because that acid went up my nose and tasted like sour Skittles. Let's try not atomizing the unadulterated acid. This stuff is a really good deal. It's, I don't know how to say it any better than that. It's a bargain for the money. It's let's go ahead and put that on there. Ooh, look, it's reacting.
Ooh.
It's hissing as it neutralizes this acid. Look at this.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if people should be consuming baking soda if it hisses like this, you know? Sounds dangerous.
Well, I guess if you're full of battery acid, it's dangerous.
Could be bad if you're...
I don't know if it's worse than the battery
Now we
acid.
know what to throw at the AI robots. It's baking soda. They'll neutralize their acid.
Because they'll be running on lead acid batteries for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
I don't either. This is all new to me. Well, that's shockingly cleaning it up pretty easily.
Don't get shocked.
Wonder why nobody told us about this. Let's use this nylon brush. That doesn't work at all. Let's go to the stainless brush.
Is that the screwdriver that was in the shed?
Yeah, it's the land provided this one.
Oh God.
Let's not do that.
Tried to bite you.
I've never even seen the terminal block of this battery at all. It's kind of funny. We dump some more baking soda on it. Ooh, look at what I almost did.
Oof.
Is that a trick? There, now I know why the handle's melted. I don't love this bridging connections. I don't like that. So let me try to stop that from happening. I feel like we're creating an issue where we're going to be melting our poor shed. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, you guys, you should definitely go with lead acid batteries. Don't go with any of the newer technology. I hear that lithium is dangerous. This is great. This is what you want to be messing with right here. Breathing in these horrible fumes and everything else. All right. That looks pretty good, actually. Let me scrub that terminal clean so that we can protect it. I'm going to stroke away from me. I do that anyways in all areas of my life. Is I try to stroke away so I don't get any feedback. You know what I'm getting at, honey?
I'm not listening to you.
Okay, let's give it one more little rinse. This is great. This is what I wanted, was a battery that hisses at me constantly while I'm working on it. Makes me feel good. Look how clean this first terminal is. I'm actually very impressed. Baking soda and water seems like is all you need. Okay, so now let's start fixing our jumpers. See if I can find a pair of diagonal cutters in here. One second. Let's see I'm not seeing diagonal cutters, which is amazing, considering how badly I need them. Let me see if I have a pair in the house. You stay here real quick. Take me 1 second.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys, this is what I was able to come up with. I knew I was going to be doing batteries, and I guess this is what I packed. Jeez. Cool. Okay, last time I tried to unthread this, and these things seem like the bolts are so corroded that there's no way to do it. So let's just cut these terminals off. Oh, it doesn't like that.
Should we have turned everything off inside?
Probably should have turned it off. It's all right. It's still running on the other. Oh man, this one I didn't really cut as much as just kind of pulled off.
I saw that.
Look at this, actually.
Oh yeah, the snips weren't necessary.
I wonder how many of these the snips aren't necessary. Watch this one. This one's still connected, sort of, by what feels like 3 wires.
Well, damn it.
Let's check this one. Look at that. No wonder this system is in real bad shape. Watch this. That one's still holding on. So we've destroyed this bank here, but there's a completely separate bank of 8 batteries going down this wall that's still running the house currently. I'm gonna start clipping these so that we don't end up with shorts, because if the other end, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut them off and dump them in the bucket. I hope this doesn't ruin the finish on my cutters. All right, you guys, we have to take a quick break because I can't see. There's so much water in my eyes. Let's take off these gloves. Check this out.
Oh
you guys want to shake hands? Look at this.
Oh.
A little wife got a little feedback. This is our 3rd bout at this. We have to take breaks because it gets so sweaty that you can't see. Like this, I don't know if the powdered acid mixes with your sweat and then goes in your eye, but it feels awful. Money well spent on these rubber gloves, let me tell you what. I like that they're making rubber gloves now actually thick enough.
We bought them thicker.
Yeah. But growing up, it always felt like these were a waste of time because you'd immediately get a tear, and then whatever you were trying to keep off your hand would just go into the tear and be held up against your hand.
My nails would always cut them open.
Is it 1/2 inch probably? No, it's 9/16. Hopefully I can use this socket wrench. There we go. Oh, damn. The whole thing is spinning out. Okay, let me see if I can just lever it off. Maybe it was never done.
It smells like rotten eggs.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Nope. See if we can pry it off nice and gentle. Grab a pair of pliers and see if we can twist it. Not seeing. Oh, here we go.
We have a speed stick in there.
Because I ran out of Old Spice. Let's see here. God, it gets so mad. Do you hear it?
God, it reeks.
It does smell like rotten eggs, doesn't it? I wonder if this housing is cracked. I don't see it.
Oh.
Here. Okay.
All right.
First thing we gotta do is start pulling off all our caps. So we gotta use these terminals here. I don't know if it's coming across in cameras, guys, but it is hissing up a storm. This one needs a lot more powder. Okay. Maybe they said boiling water. Every time it bridges the terminal, it seems to kind of start to steam up a little bit. So we're following directions by accident.
I'm not washing that rag.
Oh, what do you think? We're made of money over here? We gotta be washing up this rag. You guys, you know you can't smell it, but it's like rotten eggs kind of smell, along with lots of hissing.
I'm starting to cough, so I don't think that's good.
whatever kind of gas we're making, probably like some kind of chlorine, like a very mild dosage of chlorine gas or something. I think we'd have to consider this shed possibly just being eaten. It's part of the things that can happen in life. Oops, this one's not on all the way. Hope I didn't dump a bunch of stuff in there. We've got more baking soda for this side. We use 1 box per bank at the very most. Did you see that fizz up when I grabbed it?
I saw that.
I was very mad about that. I think the realtor mentioned that the batteries were like 2 years old. I don't know about if they got confused about the timeline. Look at that.
Ugh.
Put that sugar cube in your coffee, that'll put hair on your chest. The forbidden sugar cubes.
Don't get any ideas.
Don't worry, I've got 7 mils of protection here. We got suggestions anywhere from Coca-Cola to baking soda.
I think the
For water.
Coca-Cola is how you get ants.
That's how you get acidic ants, and then those are worse than fire ants.
How often are you supposed to clean the batteries?
I'm going to do it about once, because I'm going to work towards not having horrible lead acid batteries as quick as I can. No wonder like off-grid wasn't as popular back in the day. This is not the best thing I've ever seen. If you've got lithium iron phosphate batteries, be appreciative. Look at this. Problem is, like, the batteries that we would need to replace this bank would be roughly $6,000. It's just not in the cards at the moment. Still got a lot of bulk here. Look at this bubble in action.
Yeah.
It's cleaning everything. Yeah, you guys, that works. Water and baking soda. I don't know if water and Coke probably would work too. With all the wires and cables and everything in here, pretty soon this is going to be a battery. We'll have another one.
That's how they're made.
Look at my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we're okay. Let's just keep moving for a second. It's so much easier to keep moving than it does to start up again. Let me just rub this out real quick in the shed here. Ooh, this one's cracked. This battery's cracked. That's all right. I'll just rock it anyways. Just run these batteries into the ground, huh, guys? Everything in the house is still running on just this bank. I didn't turn anything off because I don't really understand the system inside. I don't think it matters. You can't really turn the batteries off, right? So shine a light here.
Shine the light there. You're
Whatever.
losing it.
You see the crack in between there?
Yeah.
Let's dump some more water on all this BS. So I see some clumps down there on these wood, you know? Mm-hmm. I want to dump some baking soda back there to try to neutralize that before we're done.
Yeah, look at this river.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I'm going to have to dump some baking soda on that too.
Might need more baking soda.
We should toss this in the washing machine.
No.
Toss it in there with your underwear and then we'll have disappearing underwear. That'd be kind of hot, huh?
Really cool.
Just screaming with joy. All right, shine over here. Come over here. Whatever. Do something.
I am shining over there.
I can't. It's not shine. For some reason, my old dad yelling at me about the flashlight is shining through. Like the shine over here.
Weren't you the one who did all the projects?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think you were ever the flashlight holder.
No, Dad was on. Dad would go. I remember we had like a 1988 Grand Am or something, and he'd go, or 84 or something, and he'd go, transmission's bad. And he goes, look, remove that bolt, that bolt, that bolt. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. And I would have the transmission out laying on the ground, nearly crushed myself because I was an idiot. You know, like 10 years old or something. I'd go inside and he'd be laying on the couch taking a nap. And I go, Dad, we got the transmission out. He'd go, you did? And that was my first mistake, was showing him.
That you were capable?
That I was capable, because then...
You swing your butt to the other side.
Because then that's what I was doing. I was fixing the cars, but it was fun. I remember one time I put a transmission in a Mazda 626. And what happened was somebody had stolen the car, and my dad bought it at an auction for cheap. So I put a steering column, and on the transmission, it was a manual transmission. Whoever stole it had blown up the pressure plate, and one of the little teeth on the pressure plate went through the aluminum transmission case. One of the little teeth went through the aluminum transmission case and punctured a hole. And I took the transmission down to a welder, and he tigged up the aluminum, and that was fine. And then I put a new clutch kit and a new steering column, because they had destroyed the steering column. And I said, hey, Dad, I was probably 14. I said, hey, Dad, you teach me how to drive stick shift? And because he had test drove it, I said, will you teach me how to drive stick shift? And he threw me the keys and said, I'll see you down there at the McDonald's. And then he jumped in his car. And so I learned how to drive stick shift. And how it happened was, the first time I stalled the engine, the second time I burned it out, did a burnout on the tires. And by about the 5th time, I could drive it okay, like good enough to learn, basically. And I got down to McDonald's and I said, how come you didn't want to teach me? And he goes, it would have stressed me out too much. And so that's how I learned how to drive stick. He basically showed me the diagram on top of the stick shift and said, start off in first. And he goes, there's your clutch, figure it out. My dad's 74 now, and he still gets around pretty good. We saw him yesterday, and his car sounds like the damn Flubbermobile. The dude has done very well for himself, but he just loves things like, he drives a Mitsubishi Mirage. Look that up. It's a 3-cylinder car. It's horrible. And it gets like 40 miles to the gallon. He's put 220,000 miles on it, and he's thrilled with it. Every time he comes around, he talks about how much he loves that car.
It sounds like a cartoon car, though.
It does.
Yeah, he turns it on.
Yeah, just bubbles and squeaks.
And then he pulls out of a driveway and the bumper comes off halfway, snaps back.
Yeah, because he has the bumper screwed on with like sheetrock screws. It's pretty funny. These batteries are pretty clean.
Yeah, I don't think you need to keep doing that. Look, they're done. Oh, I'm cooked as well.
Are you cooked for it now?
Try to swing your butt to the side.
Like this?
No, not side to side.
Oh, okay, hang on. I have to swing my butt from side to side because I need money for a lithium battery set. It's worth it. All right.
I'm worth it.
Because baby, I'm worth it. We're looking for perfection around here. This is a restoration channel. You know, where the guy like takes a one-piece can opener and he spends 400 hours restoring it, building a screw for it.
It's like worth his time, really.
Right, and he restores it, and then it looks real nice. You know, I want to watch a channel where a guy restores a hacksaw blade, not a hacksaw, just the blade from a hacksaw. You know, retempers it, cuts new teeth on it, that kind of stuff.
Cool story, Hansel.
what you want to do is bore your wife with rants about some guy restoring a can opener. She likes that sort of thing. And what you do is anytime she starts talking about, you know, a cute pair of shoes or something that she's seen, or
just turn up the radio,
or a cute purse that she's seen, you should start talking about. I'm looking through a literal fish tank here because the water has pooled into my safety. The sweat has pooled into my safety glasses, and I'm like staring through.
I'm getting a sunburn through my pants in the shade, so.
That's because those are hot pants. All right, let's
Right.
let's take a quick break. Wait.
Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, or just go for it.
Oh.
That's nasty. Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, what you got in the other one? Oh,
I got to go drink some water, actually.
Should have done that outside. Okay, bye.
Oh yeah, that would... These Hardy gloves, I've not had one rip yet. All right, let's see how many of these posts we could do in a row as quickly as we can, like that Megan cop chick that got her whole department. Let's do our best impression of her because it's hot out here.
It's gross.
All right. Oh, I have an idea. This is a better impression of that Megan chick.
You think she was really fast like that?
I don't know why she spun. Doesn't seem enjoyable. I think this is worn out already. I'm not feeling a lot of action.
Maybe it's not meant for a drill, or is it?
No, it ain't meant for a drill at all. That's my own, I'm just doing my own thing. It's worn out already, just like that Megan chick. That cop. Oh, I should do all the small poles first and then do the big poles. That's where she went wrong too. Now we'll do the positive poles. I can't even, oh, we don't need that one. All right, I'm gonna go backwards on the small poles to try to, there we go. Perfect. Okay, these are 1/2 inch. Let me get a hammer.
You should just use your head.
Oh my God, okay.
Good, there's a wasp in here. Okay.
Okay. I don't know why that's good, but. Okay, so go from here to there. That's how that was. Okay, that's good. This one here. So these are universal clamps, and on the positive, you gotta kind of bash them down so that they spread open. Watch how much of a spready this has to do to accommodate this post.
Okay, ready.
Just like that cop. Ooh, did you hear that?
I heard that. What was that?
That's the connection. What?
Ooh.
You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
So these are connected again. Connection's a little bit hot because this bank over here has been charging all morning, and this bank hasn't. So now this bank is rushing into this bank, and the connection's a little hot. Let's make the connection a little bit better. There you go. Now let's tighten all those up. Those are all tight. So a lot of you guys had mentioned putting some kind of grease or Vaseline on the terminals. Well, we chose Vaseline because it was right there. But I'm beginning to suspect those little tubes, when you buy a car battery and they sell you, you know, one little tiny bit of, one ketchup packet worth of grease for, you know, $3. I'm beginning to think it's just grease, any petroleum product really. I'm gonna start brushing this on our terminals to protect them, to stop them from getting corrosion on there again. So we're just gonna, it's about 105 degrees in this shed, or 110 probably, because it's just being baked in direct sunlight. So what I'm doing is very quickly just trying to get a coating on all this stuff. Any exposed copper or metal is gonna get it. And this should slow it down quite a bit. And what's nice is I left this out in the sun, so it's flowing really nice. It's speeding it up by tenfold. And I'm going to hit the terminal that we're not using too, just to stop the corrosion from starting there and spreading. Hopefully this repair we did here will last until we can afford a lithium system. Actually, the unused terminals probably will stop corroding now without electricity flowing through them. So you guys, you think this Vaseline will stop the corrosion? Just throw something down in the comments, because we'll check. We'll find out. It would have cost me $100 in those little packets to put as much of this on here as this $2 jar of Vaseline from Walmart. Okay, there's our connections, guys. They're all greased up. Brand new connections. That should last a couple of years at least, I would think. Let's go take a break, and then I'll hit the other side.
Well, I want to see your glove juice. If it's not as much as last time, I'm not going to be impressed.
Okay, let's see what we got for glove juice. Now, it might be more dehydrated than last time, but...
Oh, sick.
I think it's just as much. Do you see that, you guys? You got to have a lot of glove juice or they're just not impressed. Straight out of the lady's mouth. Let's, look at our rag is growing weird. It's growing weird little crustaceans on it. Look at that. Crystal forms or something.
All right.
Oh, splattered my leg. Okay. Getting on my shoes and my legs. Need to do a better safety spreading. Here's our last one. Let's hope we don't hear a big pop. Okay, let's listen. You don't really hear much. It's wired correctly, right? I can hear the percolating now from the charger, from it charging. Now these batteries are charging. Okay, I hear a battery making noise over here, which is cool. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Sounds like it's expanding. I'd like to get out of the battery room very soon. All right, there's exactly 1 jar to do 16 batteries. Okay, let's do a quick flyby, starting at the beginning of the bank. Look at all that beautifully greased up connections. Look at that. You love it. Oh, the battery system is super duper clean. All my terminals are good. I hear them all charging. Bet you we can run an AC all the time now. Wife is cooking lunch, which is a couple of reheated burritos, and she was cooking while I was working on the batteries, so that's good. Kylie's at work. You at work? Yeah. Out of curiosity, let's go check this out. 54.2. What's that mean? How full should they be? This is doing something here. The wife is changing the shower curtain because she didn't like the one that was here for some reason. She washed the tub, the one where it backed up into, and she got rid of all my bugs.
Yeah, I got rid of all the bugs. I bleached it with all the bad juju.
And we're gonna record me taking my first shower. Are you guys excited? We gotta make some money around here so we can update our batteries. I gotta take a shower because I'm covered in battery acid, and it sucks. So anytime I get around moisture, you feel little stinging bits. Oh, we don't have hot water, so that's gonna be an interesting. I'll film on the outside of the curtain so you guys don't see any nudity.